Hello, assalamu alaikum, Najim again. Let's continue the previous one. Okay, so far we have done this one, and I don't know where the heck does it go. Yeah, it hides here. That's really irritating. Anyway, wait here. So don't go. Yeah. Anyway, so let's come here. We have a controller. Let's make this one and test this one. This app dot controller function. Yeah, that's look good, but that's not the standard practice. This is the standard practice. There's some minification stuff or something like that. Okay, anyway, so let's test this one at first. Scoop. Okay, dollar scoop, and what do we do? Name equals to hello me. And let's check if it is how good it is working. We don't need the model, so I think up, it's gone bang bang bang. What's wrong? What is it trying to say? NGAREQ. I have never heard about this before. Come here. Nope, not you. Oh, I have not used this model yet. Where was it? Hello me. It's fine. So we have reached to this controller, and from this controller we will call our service, and let's name it what? REST service. So let's build this service. Again, I am telling you that this is the worst ever practice for AngularJS. Don't follow this. If you want a better coding architecture of AngularJS, just Google here for AngularJS boilerplate and follow the style they have described here. I like this one very much. This architecture. Okay. Anyway, that's not context. This app dot service, no, factory. We name it, I think factory is good. Okay, I'll be back. Yeah, factory service is good. Service, what's the name? Who's there? Okay, let's ignore it. REST service. Okay, what are its dependencies? Okay, let me just copy and paste. That's not really important to understand how to write service, at least not for this tutorial anyway. Okay, so what we have done here in the REST service, we have added our necessary code. I will go through the code. We have an app. We have an app named REST demo. This app has a service called REST service. This service is dependent on $resource and $queue, and this service returns an object. Okay, so this is the name of the property and this is the value assigned to that property, and this value is mapped to this function, this variable here, which is a function with a parameter. So whenever we use this service, we write REST service, the name of the service, dot any of these methods. We have not written these methods here, but we are gonna write them in later. I've just copied them here. So REST service dot get array, and this get array is nothing but this function. So get array function should be passed a parameter, the URL we want to hit, and then that URL is like here. We have taken $resource, and then what this code does is referred in this library. Yeah, here. This returns some methods like get here, and we have used its get method. This get method is $resource get method. Okay, we can write it dot get or dot save. They are built in the library, and the response is logged into the console here. Let's comment this out, and then we resolve it and send it back to here. So the promise dot then here we get the response, and let's console dot log response. Okay, so let's run our server. Oops, I made a mistake. I made a terrible mistake. I need to show you guys something. We want both of our servers to start at the same time. So yeah, you start, apply, okay, and here we will change this one. Okay, we will add a new one called Google. Where is Google? Chrome application, Chrome. Okay, and we will write here oh sorry, I need to spell it correctly. Okay, and here it is. Okay, I want to set it as default. Okay, cancel. So let's start, see what happens. Yeah, you see here the cap, it means we are running it in Google Chrome browser but in incognito mode. Why I have done so? Because it disables all the caches, so you will not get confused by the caches or the JavaScript files. Whatever you say here is the most updated and most genuine JavaScript. Okay, so here again API slash values. Yeah, it returns our values. API slash persons. Yeah, this is the static list we have created in our service, and we can see them here. Okay, that's cool. So Let's go to console. Right. Oh, so if we click here, what happens? It doesn't happen anything, right? Why? Because let's we should invoke this message, but this message is not sorry, this function is not declared in our controller. So where is our controller? Here is our controller. Okay, here is our controller. And well, I just missed a calls to function. Yeah, it's good. Now this thing goes here. So whenever we click, it comes here, scope.getArray, which is a function, and in this function it uses our REST service. We have injected that mod service here, and then call this method getArray. Since REST service is returning us an object, we can call this with dot, and it returns another function that returns a promise, so we can then use dot then, but it returns it calls a function with a parameter, so we should pass the parameter here. I guess I have told them before, right? So we can't make our video any more lengthy. Let's see what happens here. Click here. Oops. No access control allow origin header